had one more other thing on my mind. Yeah, hold up. Okay. What I wanted to talk about was why Caucasians cannot say the N-word. All right. To differentiate, differentiate between the two words, I'm gonna say GGA and I'm gonna say GER. GGA means one thing, GER means another thing. We all know what the N-word ending in GER means. It's meant to be offensive, it's meant to be insulting, it's meant to be derogatory, it's meant to mentally or emotionally cause harm. GGA is meant in an entirely different way. There are two different words. It's all about the intent behind the word. That's going to be the big word for this video, because it's all about the intent behind the word. All right. Now, when we're called GER, or when minorities are called GER, we know the intent behind that word. It is meant to be harmful. It is meant to be insulting. We know exactly where you're coming from. GGA, as we know, as minorities know, is a totally different word. It's not meant to be insulting. Initially, like I said, it's all about the intent behind it. Because sometimes, like if two dudes really get into it, two minorities really get into it, and you'd be like, yo, GGA. It's all about the intent. All right. Anyway, now the reason Caucasians can't say GGA is because if you say, or if you start saying GGA with the same intent as GER, then you might as well just stick to the first word. But if you're saying GGA, we're not gonna know your intent behind it. Are you saying GGA as like, what up, homie? Or are you saying GGA as GER? That's gonna make it very confusing. Now, I have Caucasian friends. I've had Caucasian friends all my life. I've had some Caucasian friends that I grew up with in the same hood, slept over their house, loved their mama, everything. And they caught on to the word the same way the rest of us did. They were a product of their environment. So when they said it, we knew their intent behind it. We knew it wasn't meant to be offensive. So a lot of people ain't beef about it. Like, we ain't beef about it because we knew what they meant. But if you're around some minorities that don't know you and don't know your intent, then my advice, do not say nothing. Don't say nothing at all. Because, like, if your homies know your intent when you say it, then that's cool. You want to say it around them, they're cool with it, that's whatever. And I'm not speaking for all black people. This is my opinion and what I see about it. If your homies know you and they're cool with you, then you can say it around them all day. But if you're around a minority that don't know you and don't know your intent behind that, and you say that, then they're going to take that GGA for GER. And they're going to react a certain way. For any Caucasian, if we do not know you and don't know your intent behind it, anytime you say GGA, we're going to take it as GER. Because we don't know whether or not you mean GGA or GER. So we're just going to take it as GER, and we're going to find some offense to it. So the best thing is, if you're around people who ain't cool with you, and don't know you like that, don't say it. Just don't say it at all. Don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Because we don't know your intent. And that's the whole reason why Caucasians can't say the word, but we can. Because you will never hear a black person call another black person GER. We don't do that. We don't call another black person GER because we know the definition and the intent behind that word. We'll say GGA. But like I said, it all depends on who you're around. If you're around people who's cool with you, whatever. If you're good with it, whatever. But if you're around minorities that don't know you, leave it alone. Let it go. Just don't say nothing. But that's the main reason why Caucasians can't really say GGA, because that confuses the intent, because we know it as one thing, but y'all might mean it as an entirely different word, meaning GER. But if we don't know you, we're going to take it as GER, and we're going to find offense to it. That's pretty much it.